Okay, first of all, talking into a microphone is super weird. Okay, and looking into a camera is super weird because it just feels so inauthentic for some reason. It's like I'm just, like not talking to somebody and like face to face. It's like, so it's kind of, yeah, it's hard recording during the day because the family is out and about. So I don't know if I will edit this stuff together or what I'm going to do, but I was just talking about how weird it is to talk into a microphone. Like I'm used to talking to people face to face and like looking into a camera just kind of like feels weird. Something inauthentic about it. I guess I have to just get past that. And maybe when, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a few people that are going to hear this, and honestly, I only know of one or two. Everybody else, I'm not sure who who they are. At my 15 subscribers that I have on here, so I don't know even who will end up hearing this. But I guess as I engage with people, so I'm figuring out quickly that if I want to be able to do this, what I'm doing here, at times when everybody's up, I'm gonna have to do some editing. I'd like to just have it flow, but yeah, got to figure out why this doesn't do pause. Won't pause recording. It just seems to stop it. But so, I guess as I engage with people, it's gonna like I feel like I'm talking to myself for some reason. As I engage with people, I guess it'll feel more personal. Knowing and having conversations and chatting with, people in the comments and getting to know people, it'll feel more like I'm actually talking to somebody. I know I am talking to someone now, so hey. The journey that I've been on, it's been pretty long, and I've wanted to share myself for a long time, and now I'm at a place where I'm completely doing everything new in my life. So this is part of it. Getting what I feel and I hear within myself out, and it's scary. Like in my journey, I've broke through so much fear, like, and what I found out is that I've never really kind of put myself in too much of a place to get judgment from other people. Like even with my own father, like I just flow with him. I don't get into anything with him, like about spirituality or anything like that. I just, because I understand where he's coming from, so I just kind of meet him at where he's thinking, and not rock the boat with him too much, because that hasn't worked in the past. I wish I could speak my truth more to him, but I've really tried, and it didn't. I've just learned to. Well, I feel like I've integrated how he feels about spirituality and everything. Like I totally. I think they're all valid. I mean, I think wherever you're coming at from spiritually is valid. I just don't like it when people tell me that, well, hey, you have to believe or follow this certain way that I'm believing, or, it's less than. That's the one thing that that was one of the biggest lessons on my journey is there isn't just one way to do stuff. Oh, so what I found now I really realized this past month is that I guess I'm super afraid of being judged by other people, especially family. New people that I meet and like just probably yeah, family mostly. For I don't know why, because they've always accepted me. you know, like like through all my past, and they were accepting of me. So I don't know why they wouldn't now. I think just because what is gonna come out is like I'm gonna have to be super vulnerable. And that's like what my whole journey was about, is being. And actually, there was a time, maybe a year or a year and a half ago, that all I wanted to do is be vulnerable, but I didn't have really opportunity to be vulnerable. you know. So now, like, it's gonna take a lot of vulnerability and just not being afraid, because I see how deep the fear, like how afraid to actually, because everything I've said on like doing this, just little videos that I've made, is just completely not even like anything to do with the reason I started this channel, or I'm starting whatever it is I'm starting, or wherever it's going to be posted on. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to sharing. That's really what this is about. I want to share, because I feel that I've been able to help people. Like, I have an ability to help people heal, and that's why I'm doing this, really, because I want to connect with people and show people that it can be an easy path. It can be smooth. There is another side. There's like another, like, you can get past the healing phase. I mean, you could say, oh, you're always constantly healing. Well, you're always constantly growing, but there could be some full healing to, traumas and, past karmas and different stuff like that. I mean, definitely that can be like cleared out. And then it's just growing forever. It doesn't mean you're like constantly healing. It kind of, it's just words. See, like, words are just like, it's, that's another problem that I have doing this too, is using words. So I hope that I'll be able to use words in a way to express. I should be able to, because I feel, I hear words within, so but yeah, it's hard to put them together sometimes, because there's when you're using words, like I could say a sentence, or I could say share something, and everyone's going to receive it differently. possibly. You know, might inspire one person. It might upset somebody else. It might, you know. So it's just like, that's why it's just like, so it's almost so hard to utter stuff because it's like, you know, but I guess I just have to utter it and not, you know, I just pray that everyone receives it in good, like my intention is good, you know, like I'm not trying to upset anybody or anything like that because, you know, I have no reason to upset anybody. Like I accept everyone, you know, that's just, that's really what it boils down to. All right. So I'm going to stop this now. I've said a lot and I hope to share some more. Have a good day, everyone. I think it's the last day of the month. Yeah, it's July 31st, 2021.